All right, here we go. This is the second page of the first test review. Let's take a look at number 9 and 10. Find the value of the variable in yz if y is between x and z. Draw and label the picture and show your work. Okay, so I'm going to draw the segment where x and z are the endpoints and y is between those 2 points. And then I'm going to go ahead and start labeling. So I know that xy is 6b, so I'm going to write 6b for xy. And then yz, that's 8b. And then looks like the whole thing here is 175. So I'm going to go ahead and scoot this over a little bit so I have some room. And this whole thing is 175, right? Now what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to apply that part plus part is equal to a whole. And then this is what I'm going to go ahead and do. I'm going to say that xy is that part plus my other part is going to give me xz. So xy is 6b, yz is 8b, and then xz is that whole thing 175. So then let's go ahead and perform algebra. 6b plus 8b, that's going to be 14b. Set that equal to 175. Drop this 175 down. If I divide both sides by 14, I am going to get a decimal. So that's going to be b equals 12.5. Okay? Now, just because I solve for b does not mean I stop there. I need to go back and read the question. What is it asking me to do? It says find the value of the variable, which we did, and yz. And yz is 8b. So go back, look at the question, look at your picture that you labeled, and then 8b is, or let's say yz is equal to 8b. 8 times the b that you found, which is 12.5. You multiply, and you should just get 100. So the measure of yz is 100. So this thing here is actually 100. And I assume, just by looking at this whole thing, if this is 100, this has to be 75. But you don't need to solve for this. You're just going to look for what the measure of yz is. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at the other question, number 10. So I'm going to go ahead and remove all this stuff. And it says that xy is 11d and yz is 9d minus 2. Whole thing is 5d plus 28. I'm going to apply the part plus part equals a whole again. So then I get what? I get xy, which is my part. My other part is yz. Equal that to xz. 11d plus 9d minus 2 equals 5d plus 28. I am going to combine, so I get 20d minus 2 equals 5d plus 28. I'm now going to minus the 5d on both sides, so I get 15d minus 2 equals 28. Add 2, so you get 15d equals 30. Now if I divide both sides by 15, d is equal to 2. Great. Again, I'm looking for the variable, which I already found the variable. Now I'm going to go ahead and figure out what yz is. So yz is this. I'm going to put it over here so I have enough room. So yz is equal to 9 times 2 minus 2, 18 minus 2. Golly, that is 16. So yz is 16 units long. Okay? To the next question. Number 11. Find the length of segment FG if F is between points E and G, where EG is 14.5 centimeters and EF is 6.2. Okay, so I'm going to draw my endpoints. Here's E, here's G, F is here, or you can put it right here if you want, it doesn't matter. F has to be between E and G. So EF is 6.2, and then EG is 14.5. Find what am I supposed to find? Find the length of FG. Here, I'm going to go ahead and just adjust this so I can put it right there. There you go. Okay, that's 6.2. And then I need to figure out what EG is, or sorry, FG. I'll call that X. So now I have 16.2 plus X equals 14.5. Part plus part equals a whole. Subtract both sides by 6.2. You're going to go ahead and get FG equals 8.3. And by the way, you don't necessarily have to call FGX. You can simply just solve for FG, and it works both ways. So just letting you know about that. Number 12, find the length of segment DF. Okay, I need to figure out how long this segment here is, which is 4x plus 2. So part plus part equals a whole. So that's x plus 14, which is equal to 4x plus 2, minus the x on both sides. 14 equals 3x plus 2. Subtract both sides by 2. I get 12 equals 3x. So what does that mean? That's going to be x is equal to 4. So if x is equal to 4, I do 4 times 4 plus 2, which is equal to 16 plus 2, 18. So measure of DF is 18. Find the length of CD. Here's C, here's D. This is what I'm trying to figure out. Part plus part is equal to a whole. So 2 plus 2x minus 6 equals x plus 2. So that's going to be what? 2x minus 4, which is equal to x plus 2. I'm going to minus the x on both sides. I'm going to add 4 on both sides. So I am going to get what? X equals 6. So if x is equal to 6, and I'm looking for the length of CD, so CD is 2 times 6 minus 6, so 12 minus 6 is 6. Okay? So I just found the length of CD. Okay, cool. I will see you for part 3.